Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alexis, middle name Nicole. If you have not already, please be sure to subscribe because the only thing basic is my name. The content will not be. In today's video, we will be going over my first 6 months of my MICROLOC journey. And so if you're interested in hearing what that has entailed, then stay tuned and keep on watching. So y'all, right off rip, I don't think that this video should be very long because if I'm being honest, I don't think much has happened to my locks between 3 months to now. But I feel like other people, this is where their locks have peaked. This is where they've seen the most transition. This is where they've seen the most budding and whatever it may be. But for me, I don't know if my locks are just slow, like they're just a little behind schedule, or they're just a little like they're slow growers. Like, I don't know, but I just feel like my locks have not looked any different from 3 months to 6 months. And I'm going off of 3 months because if you have not already seen, I've already did a 3-month lock update here on my channel. I'll have that linked in the cards above. If you have not watched that, please be sure to do so. But I guess I am being a little bit too dramatic because my locks are not exactly the same as they were 3 months ago, obviously, but I was expecting way more progress with my locks at 6 months than where they actually are. For instance, when I was going to my hairstylist, loctician, whatever you want to call her, I say hairstylist because I don't think she's technically a loctician because she doesn't only do locks. She does like other hairstyles and other hair things as well. And so I just say hairstylist. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but anyway, needless to say, when I was going to her to get my hair retightened and washed, I asked her about coloring my hair, and she was like, yeah, around about 6 months is where you typically can start coloring or dyeing your hair, but you also have to see like if your hair has started to mature enough around that time as well. And based off that, I don't think my locks as of right now is even mature enough to color. And so that is something that is like kind of like, I was really expecting my hair to look completely different than how they do right now, but at the same time, I'm not mad at it. Like, I am still enjoying the process. I just thought the progress was going to be a little bit quicker. But for me, it's like my locks still look like mini twists. And I know that that is not completely fair to say. I feel like it's 50% it looks like mini twists, 50% it looks like locks. I just don't know if there's like a distinct difference between, like, if a random person saw me on the street and was like, oh, I like her hair, I don't know if they would be like, oh, I like her locks, or if they was like, I want just a cute set of mini twists. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that's like, I was expecting my hair to look like locks by now. But I do know that it is all a waiting game and you have to have patience with this journey, and so that is what I am giving it. But just know I was fully expecting my hair to look completely different as of now. That being said, I will say that my locks have grown. I can, in fact, tell that my locks have grown. Just looking at old pictures from then until now, my locks have grown at least a minimum of 1 inch, I want to say. Because starting this journey, I want to say my locks was maybe like just past or just hitting my cheekbone. And I want to say my locks now are a little bit past that. If not, when my hair is wet, it's pretty much to my shoulders, but that's when it's wet. When it's shrunken up, I want to say it's at least to my neck. And then, and so yeah, so I do know that they have grown, not noticeably grown, like I don't have inches, but like I do know for a fact that my hair has grown some. Another thing that has happened between 3 months to now is that I have learned to retie my own locks, y'all. I have officially learned how to 4-point rotation retie my own locks, my entire head of locks. If you guys don't know how many locks I have in my head, please be sure to check out my lock count video. I will have that in the cards as well. But I have officially retightened my entire head of locks, and it actually was not that hard. Like, I expected it to take me a very long time, but in doing it, like, I was like, this isn't that bad. I would see why eventually I would get over it and I wouldn't want to do it in the long run. But for my first time, I was kind of excited. I was kind of like, oh, I can see myself doing this every 6 months, not 6 months, every 6 weeks, and it not being like that big of a deal. But like I said, I could also see at a point, I'll be like, I don't want to retie my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see like that there is also that. But for my first time, I was very excited. Like every time I got a row down, I was like, yes. It was kind of like, it kind of felt like how I did when I installed my locks. If you guys have not seen that video, please be checking it out. Check out that video as well. I'll have it in the cards above. But it was kind of similar to that, where like it was more exciting than it was daunting. But I could see eventually over time that the process of retying my hair would be more daunting or more troublesome than I want to do at that point in time. But for the most part, just knowing that I'm able to do it is very rewarding and very satisfying, because one, I don't have to spend the money to actually get somebody else to do it, but also I don't have to also worry about like booking an appointment, worry about somebody else's schedule. I could just retie my hair at my own will, and that is just a benefit in and of itself. And so I'm glad that I learned. Again, it was not that hard. I would be doing a whole separate video of my retie process. I believe I am about 4 to 5 weeks out from my first retie that I did myself. And so once it is time for me to do my second retie, I will be making a whole separate video on that. And I'm also thinking about like either going live on Instagram or TikTok. But honestly, my girlfriend has also mentioned that going live on YouTube, it can also be the ticket. And so let me know if you guys are interested. If I was to do a full like live stream retying my hair, you guys can be a part of it. Obviously, telling me your tips, your tricks, or we could just chit chat about whatever. But I feel like that could be pretty fun. But it's also just a cute way to just connect with you guys in another format. And so let me know if you're interested. But as far as retying my hair is concerned, I do want to say that being able to retie my hair myself has made me look at my locks differently, because I feel like when I was getting them retied professionally, I felt a little bit detached from my locks because I didn't have to go in and really like look at them individually myself, because I had somebody else doing it. So if you don't know, I had someone professionally retie my hair the first 2 times. I needed my hair retightened. And then this third time I did it myself. This third time I was really able to see like, okay, this is the size of this lock, or this is how this part or row is of this like. And so I had like a better understanding of my locks that I really appreciate now that I'm able to do my reties myself. And so that was just like another thing that I was very like taken aback, because I did not expect to like have a new look on my locks being able to retie my hair myself. But now that I do, I could very much see that like I was a little bit detached from my actual locks because I was having someone else do it versus me getting in there and having to do the thing myself. It was very cool to be like, oh, this is how this row is looking like. This is how this row versus that row is going. And so anyway, that is all on my retighten process. I am now a official self-retie girly. And so yeah. I'm trying to think, because there is not much that I do with my locks. As you guys know, locks are very low maintenance. The only time that you really need to maintenance them is during reties or wash days. I will say my wash days have been some of the best moments that like it's been like one of the highlights of having locks, because they are so easy, they are so simple, they are so quick compared to when I had loose natural hair and I had to like literally start my wash day the day before and then my wash day didn't end until the day after. Like having locks and just being able to shampoo your hair and go and know that that's all you really technically have to do with locks. So I went out of town recently, and right before my flight, I washed my hair and I got on the flight. Had I did that with loose natural hair, it would have been a disaster. Like I literally washed my hair 30 minutes before I was leaving to go to the airport. I was like, ain't no way I would have did that with loose natural hair. Ain't no way I would have did that with perm hair. Even permed hair, you still have to like put in some type of a style or put in some type of an effort outside of just washing it. And so when I say I literally washed my hair, put a little bit of product in it, not too much. I will be showing you guys my updated product routine, or my, not routine, I will be showing you guys my updated products that I have been using on my hair in my wash day routine. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned for that video as well. But when I tell y'all, it is very minimal. It is very simple and it is just straight to the point, in and out. I literally think I spend, I want to say maybe 30 minutes just making sure I wash my hair properly, getting all the strands, making sure I try to get as much of the buildup out as possible. Shampoo, put a little bit of product, we're done. And that is it, and that is all. And so yeah, so that has been so wash day has been a huge highlight in this whole process. I enjoy my wash days so much. Other than my wash days, the only other thing that I do to maintain my locks still to this day is that I wet them in the shower. And if I'm not showering or taking a shower that day, I just wet them with my spray bottle and go about my business. It's literally that simple. I will say, however, that the next thing that I want to talk about with my locks is that sometimes I'm just tired of them. Not to say that they are like annoying in any way, because they are not. They're just there, and that's kind of why I'm just like, I wish that like I had loose natural hair, because at least then I'll be able to be a little bit more free with styling, or like if I get bored, I could do something different with my locks. Versus when my locks, it's just like they're just there. Yes, I could do styles like how I did today, but like it doesn't give like very much. It doesn't give much variety when it comes to styling. And so if you guys have not checked out one of my most recent vlogs, I was putting on a glueless wig just because I was tired of my locks. Not necessarily like I was over it, like, oh my god, like this is annoying, but like I just wanted to see I wanted to see myself with a different hairstyle, because I was just tired of just looking at them. Like, and I think it has more to do with the color than it is my actual locks, y'all. This color, I have had it since, I want to say 2021. And so I am just kind of just over the whole copper thing. I think it served its time, its purpose. But the fact that I can't really touch it up or make it look more vibrant because my locks are not as mature as I would like them to be, the fadedness of them is just like, it just gives bland. Just gives bland, just gives unseasoned. And so I am just over it. And so like whenever I have to like just spice these up, I'm just like, I really just wish I had like a wig or like a protective style, some braids or something that I could do where I'm just not just looking at this color all day. But that being said, I did try a glueless wig and I did like scratch the itch a little bit. I will be going back to my wig every now and then just to get a new scenery on my head at least. But that was a cute little like switch up for me. I did enjoy that as well. If you guys have not checked out the vlog that I'm referencing, I have it in the cards above. But I also wore that wig in my LA vlog, so if you have not checked that out, please be sure to do that as well. Because of the color of my locks and me just being just bored of them, just because that just is how life goes, I sometimes wonder if this is going to be my permanent set of locks. And I say permanent with air quotes because I don't know if I'm even aiming for permanent. I don't know if locks is going to be my go-to hair journey style from here on out. I think these locks are cute and definitely cute for now, but will I have these locks in 10 years from now? Hard to say. Would I have this particular set of locks in my head 5 years from now? Hard to say. And so sometimes I just look at my locks and be like, yes, I love y'all. Yes, this set of locks gives me life. Like, I love these sets of locks. I feel like just because I installed them myself, they are like, you know, like they're just part of like my journey. I just like them, but I also don't know if I have that strong of an attachment to them. And I often think about restarting my lock journey or just like cutting it all off at some point and just doing the low fade for a little minute. That has always been like part of me has always thought like at some point I'm going to cut my locks off and just wear a low, like just wear a low style or just grow my hair back out. And if I want to go back to locks, I will, but if not, I won't. But yeah, I don't. But as far as this set of locks, I just don't know if this set of locks is giving more than 2 years. And so with that being said, I'm kind of willing to be more experimental with this set of locks because I know that I probably won't have them in long term. I wanted to make more risky decisions as far as like coloring my hair, styling my hair, you know, like doing certain manipulation style. I know you're not supposed to manipulate your locks, but again, because I don't foresee me having these locks in long term, I don't really think I care about the health of them in that regard. And so I don't know if you guys are feel the same way as me, or if you had the same type of mentality. Please let me know in the comments below, because maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe I should be more cautious on how I want to care for these locks, because you never know. But also maybe I should just say YOLO and do what I want with them, and then if I ruin them, I just cut them off, start over. Or should I be a little bit more precious about them? I don't know, y'all tell me. But that is all I have for this video today. So if you like this video, please be sure to like it. If you relate or resonated with anything I said here in this video, please be sure to leave me a comment down below. I love responding to you guys. It's my favorite part of this whole content creation journey. I just love typing back. So if you can, leave a comment and I, with the speediness, write you right back. But until my next video, I'll see you guys later.